Boxing is a combat sport where two people compete with only their fists.
The uppercut is a power move, where the arm, in the shape of a hook, makes an upward punch on the opponent's body. The cross is a power punch, usually thrown with the dominant hand and crosses over the landing arm. The jab is an overhand punch where the lead punch is thrown straight ahead with the arm fully extended. And finally, the hook is a power punch, executed by the turning of the torso, swinging the arm, and bent at a 90-degree angle. Thus, we ask the big question: exactly how do the force strokes rank based on the force each exerts? Let's meet our two fighters. On the left, we have the Guns, and to her right, Sergio. Now, before we begin the fight, let's understand the underlying physics concepts and exactly how we will record and analyze our data. Based on Newton's second law, force equals mass times acceleration. We know that the mass of an arm is usually 5 to 6% of the body weight, which, for these two boxers, will be 3 kilograms. Thus, we now have to find the acceleration. We will use a 3-dimension accelerometer and connect it to LabVIEW to record the x, y, and z acceleration. On Logger Pro, we will then find the mean of accelerations in each direction measured by the accelerometer for the duration of the stroke. The total acceleration is the square root of the sum of x, y, and z accelerations squared. Plug it back into our original equation. Force equals mass times acceleration. And voila, we have the force of a punch. Now, let's meet the Guns. She is an inside fighter who loves the overwhelming intensity of strokes with a close gap between themselves and the opponent. Her main two strokes are the hook and the uppercut. With these strong punches, inside fighters will win with a knockout. First, let's look at the hook from the front, the side, and the top view.
The time of the hook is 0.47 seconds. The total acceleration is about 11.7 meters per second squared, exerting a total force of about 35.0 newtons.
The uppercut from the front, the side, and top view. We see that the time of the stroke is 0.62 seconds.
The total acceleration is about 15.8 meters per second squared, exerting a total force of about 47.3 newtons.
In summary, the two strokes by the Guns take an average of 0.55 seconds and exert the force of 40 newtons.
Sergio, who is an outside fighter that maintains a gap with the opponent using faster and longer range punches. Her main two strokes are the jab and the cross. Sergio's first stroke is the jab. This is an extremely fast stroke. The time of stroke is 0.69 seconds with a total acceleration of 10.5 meters per second squared, exerting a total force of about 31.4 newtons. Sergio's second stroke is the cross. Similar to the jab, it is a faster but less powerful stroke. The total acceleration is about 13.8 meters per second squared, thus exerting a total force of about 41.4 newtons. The two strokes by Sergio take an average of 0.55 seconds and exert the force of 36 newtons.
This is the final rank of the 4 boxing moves.
The predicted winner would be the Guns, because her average force is 40 newtons, while Sergio has an average of 36 newtons. Therefore, the Guns has an 11% force advantage over Sergio.
According to our results, when you are facing an opponent, the two ideal strokes to use will be the uppercut and right cross, because it will give you the advantage of exerting the most force. However, if given the option to either choose from being an inside fighter or an outside fighter, you should choose to be an inside fighter